Hello and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. If you're new here, my name is Elena and I'm the homeschooling mama to 3 kiddos, and here on the channel we talk about everything from homeschooling to homemaking, all the things in between. Today we're going to dive in, clean up this planner and get it ready for the month of November. So I'm still in the Simple Stories A5 binder. I actually was looking at changing up the binder for the last of the year, but I didn't pull the trigger. I did look at a lot of different places, but how sweet is this card? I didn't end up getting it because I was able to talk myself down and realize I don't need it, I just wanted it. And right now I'm trying to do my best at going between needs and wants for things that just maybe, to help the budget, essentially. So I've got some notes and things in here that need to be taken out. This actually was hung up on our wall and I pulled it out when we moved and never put it back up. So I think I will do that at some point. These I think I just had stuck in here. A quote from Hermione Granger, and then this one is just a little prayer. I can put those back in actually. But it's gotten to be kind of a mess in here, and I really want to clean it up. So all this front stuff can stay, but I need to take out, I've got papers. I need to get more papers out. I need to get November set up, redated, and then did I go ahead and put in the rest of the year? I did. Maybe that's why it feels so chunky, because it's like the end of the year, and so there's all the previous months in here and things like that. I don't have all of the previous weeks. I just have the last quarter of the year in here, the weekly, but I do have all of the monthly views from the year. This is my garden section. I think I'm going to take this out and archive it into a different place. I'm going to archive those into a different place because I don't need that just right now. There isn't much that we can do during the cold season here where I'm at. This is my homeschool section, and I think also I'm going to take this out because I have a bullet journal that I'm using this year for our homeschool planning, and I don't really need it in here. So I'm going to take all that out too. I am going to leave the dividers in just for now. And then this is the video content section. I believe that it can stay the same. I just have like a monthlies in here where I kind of track what I want. And then I've been doing these DIY spreads to track what I need to do. But I think those can all stay for now because I'm not sure that I want to change that up for the end of the year. I'm still kind of finding my groove with that. And then I just have some note paper back here. It was a little prayer that I had written out, old meal plan. Oh, and then I think my notepad came out. Okay. It is kind of bugging me that it was so chubby. So hopefully some of that makes it less. I don't know. It's not really that thick. I mean, and this stays at home. I don't usually take this out and about with me. One of these sections, though, I think what we'll do is change the garden section to be a holiday section. I printed out a couple of some more holiday planning things. I will try to link where I purchased these from. I didn't print out all of the ones that were available. I just printed out the ones that I thought I could use. So I printed out 3 gift planner sheets at half sheet size. I think I printed out 3. My plan was to print out 3, one for each child. Yep. And then I do have, in another video, I was getting ready for Christmas and marking down some things that we had already purchased and they wanted. So I'm going to put those in with these. I started writing down just ideas, things that we wanted to do. I printed out another gift giving one. This would be more for like my husband and extended family. If we send out gifts, then I can put them here, and it has the item purchased, who it's for, what the budgeted amount is, and what we spent. I'm going to go through, one of my goals this month is to go through and finalize our Christmas budget. Usually we have a sinking fund for it, but this year things were just crazy, so we didn't get to put in as much as we wanted for the budget. For the sinking fund. I said budget because I also printed out a budget tracker. So I want to get this in, and then I printed out a grocery shopping list. I may just laminate this and use it over and over again because I kind of like the layout of it. But for now, it's just going to be, I'm going to hole punch it and put it in, and it'll be for like special holiday things that we want to purchase. Have stock a couple of lined graph paper. When we do our Wondering Wise Man, I like to write out the countdown to it and the little activities or scriptures or things like that that we're going to do with it. So I'm going to put those blank sheets in case the kids want to do that again this year. And then I have, you know, just a couple of extra sheets here if I want to use that up for things like the gifts for their siblings. I have the kiddos make gifts for one another. And then I also need to start thinking about how we're going to do homeschool holidays or holiday homeschooling. So those are just notes and reminders to myself. But what I was saying prior to that is I haven't picked out my planner for next year, but I've been thinking about it. I kind of like being in this A5 size, but I really liked the layout of this planner. This is a 2021 planner, and so this Christian planner, they're all Sunday starts. They don't have any that an option to pick a Monday start, but for my weekly, I really like to have that Monday view start. So having the year before calendar worked out perfect because I could just redate it and then have my week start on Monday, and the dates worked out. I wasn't able to get a calendar for next year. The 2022 planner would have worked essentially the same. I would have just had to redate it. I wasn't able to get one, and I don't want to purchase a 2023 one because, like I said, their Sunday starts, and it just doesn't make it. It's really hard for me to wrap my brain around having my weekly on a Sunday start. It's just a personal choice. Let me know if you like Sunday starts for your weeklies, or if you prefer Monday. So I'm debating on what I should do for next year. I would like to support a small company or a smaller company, but I haven't quite found one that I like. I did, however, in the move, find on our bookshelf another book-bound 2021 Christian planner. So there's always that option of just redating again, and I would just have to actually redate the date, the number of the date, not just the day of the week. So there's that option, but I really like how they have it set up with the monthly view. You have this really nice finance tracker, a scripture coloring page usually, your weekly, and then in between your weeklies, you get a blank sheet and then a lined sheet to use however you want. And this in between their weeklies has just worked out so well for me. I really like having that extra space in there. And then also, right before the month, you have the same thing, and I've been using this as a monthly brain dump, and then this one for kind of my monthly goals, tracking them in here and putting them down as reminders. So I do really like the layout. I've used it since the beginning of the year. If you have any suggestions for the upcoming year, let me know. I would love to hear them. In the meanwhile, let's get this redated so that it is ready for the month of November. I will use this monthly stickers from Sweet Kawaii Design. Sorry if it's not. I know I've shown it on here before. This was the year of using up what I had. And so they have these. This was from the Michael collaboration. I think I used up a couple of months. I thought I did. Yeah, I did. I used October and November, but I don't need that monthly. I think what I'm looking to do is just use the actual date stickers. So maybe this darker one will work out. Okay, let's pick one and redate it, shall we? I did white out some of the holidays that didn't line up, and I need to add in some holidays. Daylight savings already added up, so that's great. I am not looking forward to that. Something so hard about that it's so much dark, but I get it. So let's see. I think I'll thumb through this Wrong mini seasonal one. Like I said, this is the year of using up what we've got. I used up some from here, but not all. So let's take a look. Oh, next month we'll have some Christmas stuff in there. That is such a fun time for me. I had to be honest though, since we came to like the cold, it's been a little tough. I'm not quite acclimated fully to super cold Christmas, but I will, and it'll be great. This week will be October through November. It'll be the 31st. Oh, my sticker books just fell. I think I'll just use these printables. I used to have a whole sheet, so I've used them quite frequently in here. These are just from worldofprintables.com. I don't have a fun like cutting machine, so we just do fussy cut, and it's not all that fussy. We just get it functional. That's kind of been, as well as using up my supplies for the year, kind of where I've been going, is trying to make things fun but functional. Think for reals this time. That's what I'm gonna call it for the week. So I've got my weekly in there too. And I guess there really wasn't a whole heck of a lot that I needed to do. I just wanted to get some of the extra things I didn't need out of here, and I wanted to get some of the extra pages out, and I ended up just taking like some of our homeschool stuff and garden section out, and then added in the Christmas section. So I can get to planning on that. I will relabel it for now. Let me just peel off this garden section. I didn't make like really nice dividers because I didn't think that I was gonna stay in this planner or in using, I thought for sure I would have switched over my catch-all planner pages, but I never did. And then now it's already November and I just don't see the point. I don't want to make new planners, only for, or new dividers only for the next 2 months. I mean, there was a time when I would, but right now, not so much. That's it, where we're gonna leave it for now. I just went ahead and took out some extra sheets that were in the front there. We decorated the week as well as the monthly view. And then added in a Christmas section. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and doing this. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, would you please be sure to give it a thumbs up? That really, really helps my channel. It also really helps if you aren't subscribed and you're watching. Would you go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join us for some of our inspiration amongst the chaos here? We'd love to have you as being part of our little video family here. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, if you don't know, or maybe you just need to be reminded, please, please know that you are deeply and truly loved and so, so appreciated. I really appreciate you being here, taking your time out and spending it with me. Thanks again for watching.